This
or not?
conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, we can see your. Oh no,
Okay.
that I didn't get. Sorry.
Try that, man. Try that. It will be interesting, you know. Okay. If you do and if you achieve it from your end, nah, that will be a big achievement for you.
Then
Okay,
I
try
tried
that.
other way. I wrote a code on this table itself. The way we have a name.
I will tell you, remember,
Uh-huh.
the process of learning an ERP will be different. Okay. Because what you're doing is you're trying only on that particular form. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But you forgot that there are thousands of standard forms. What you need to do? You need to open the standard form. For example, it might be either cust table, cust group, vent table, vent group, or whatever it is. Okay. You need to open the standard form and then you need to see how they are working with data source. Did you do this?
No, Kumar, I didn't get that idea. Sorry.
This is what you need
Somebody
to do.
suggested.
Okay.
Somebody suggested
Because
we try table. That table level.
no, no. Whatever you need to do is, if you want to learn more in an ERP, na, this is how we learn. Okay, not only you, even me as well. I will do the same thing. Because if you ask me, I also don't know 100%. Okay, because there will be few things which I also need to check on the MSDN or I also check on the standard screens. Okay, let me show you. What I will do is, if I am in your situation, okay, what I will do is, I will check. Okay, I have a lot of forms, and I will expand this any one of the form. For example, let's consider asset bonus. I will expand the data source. Okay, there is a asset bonus. This is good. Now I will view the code. And I will check whether they are using their data source anywhere. Okay, in this there is nothing, so they are not using it. So similarly, what I will do is I will go at some other screen. Okay, for example, cost table. So what will happen is, if you are doing this, you will learn about the standard. You will learn about the standard. Okay, how it is, how they are working with it, all those things you can learn. Now there is a lot of code here. Okay, and actually we know that if there is a data source and if there are any methods on the data source, inside the bracket there will be something called data source. Okay, no, it's not there. Let me check. Oh no, it's there. I don't know why I'm not getting in the current document. Okay, that's the search issue here. Okay, it's not able to find it. Now you can see modified cast table party dot party equal to dir person dot name, and cast table dot vendor count equal to vend table colon colon find by party to check is vendor cast table dot party. This is how they have done. Okay, so this is how you need to check. You need to go to each and everything. Okay, you need to go to any one of the particular screen and how they are using it. Okay, this is the data field first name. When this first field is modified, data source dot modified. This is how they are calling the methods. Okay, you need to check this. And one more thing, few of the times people used to come back to me, but I am not getting here how to get the data source, get first and get next. There is one more way. Okay, I will go to that way as well. When it is this way is the least case. Okay, I will go to the package local directory. All the models will be here. All my code is here. So what I do? Okay, I'll go to search, and here I will have search. In this I will have the advanced search. Okay, file contents. I will keep file contents. Okay, and what I will do is I will say star underscore ds dot cursor. Okay, let's see if anyone has used cursor, and then star dot star. This is how you need to search. Okay, so then what will happen? You will get to know if anyone is using data source cursor. In all the system models, someone might be. Okay, but my search is not indexed, so it might or might not find. Okay, but please remember, because I will turn off the search for performance, which is why it might not be able to find. But what you need to do is you need to search in this fashion. Okay, if you search like this, you will get the values. Yeah, this is what you need to do. Similarly, data source dot get first. Okay, star. You will get the screens. Okay, you can see there it's saying turn on the index. If you turn on the index, you will get it because there will be a Windows search service. I will turn off that service because of performance issues. If you turn on that, you will get it. Or you can do one more thing. You can have one good file searcher where it will search the contents. There are a lot of open source tools and you can use it. Then what will happen? You will get the pieces of code. You will get the name of the forms or classes. Okay, you will get the name of the form where they are using it. I call classes because while working with form extensions, we will do that. So this is how you need to search. Okay, if you search and if you get it now, whatever you feel, that will be different. If I show you, whatever you see, that will be different. Okay, so please try it in the way I said. Okay, and again, one more thing. If you feel it says no search is there, no items match your search because I have no index. Okay, please remember this. I don't have any indexes. If I turn on the index and if I turn on the search service, the system will become slow server, which is why I have turned off them. So whatever you need to do is, if you want to do that, you can turn on. Or the second way, take this AOS service, packages local directory into your Windows 10, copy and paste it into your Windows 10, and then do a search. You will get it. Okay, you will get it. There will be a lot of places where you will be using it. Okay, and even in the application explorer, I didn't see that, but let me check whether it searches or not. No, it's not doing it because there is filter by type, filter by model, filter by name, all these things, but it is not going to search for the contents. Or there is one
I
more way.
have a doubt.
Yes.
If I want to understand the source code, then what is the flow? Means there are many of AOT objects. So where to start, where to end?
Where to start, where to end? Okay, that's a good question. See here, you should never start at the back end. Okay, if you want to learn from the front end, you need to start learning. Okay, you need to go to each and every module and then which screen is it and how he is utilizing the code. You can see all that. You should not go from the back end. Okay, if you go from the back end, now that would be a different way because you need to come from the front end. Okay, but one thing you need to remember is if you want to learn functional, then you need to see all this. For example, you have the all customers. So whatever you need to do is you need to go to these all customers and then you need to search what is there in it. Okay, you need to check what is the screen and all those. Okay, are we going to cover? I did not get you. What do you mean by that? Are we going to cover? Role based security. Yes, I will cover that. Okay, within very few days I can say I will cover role based security. Okay, this is how you need to learn
No,
from the front end.
actually, my question is like we opened some form source code. So there
Hmm.
are many methods.
Hmm.
So like if I want to know the flow of execution, then how
Flow
is
of
it
execution.
possible?
Flow of execution, if you remember, I told you the sequence, form method calling sequence. You need to add a breakpoints. For example, what is the form method calling sequence? It will call the init of the form, run, init of form data source, init value, and then it will go in this sequence. Now, you need to keep a breakpoint in that sequence and then check what is happening.
Yeah, but those are system defined methods. But there are many user defined methods.
User defined methods cannot be called automatically. User defined method should be called somewhere from system defined method only. Okay, or it might be called from some other class.
That's what I
But
want to know.
because if you want to see where all places it is getting called, only one thing that you need to do is, let me show you. For example, if I go to cust table and if I see some methods, let's say hide quality management. This is not a system defined method. I want to know where all places it is getting called. Use the find references. Okay, currently it says search found no results, which indicates that either cross reference is not built, point number one, Point number 2, it is not getting called anywhere. Okay. So what you need to do is in the Dynamics 365, if you go to build models, in the options, you will have build cross-reference data. You need to set this up, and then you need to select all the packages, build. It is going to take very long time. Okay, minimum of 4 to 6 hours, and then it will build the cross-reference data. Okay, after that, you can see all the places where this method is getting called. Okay, okay. Now let me do one thing. Let me show you for classes, because as I do remember, I should have built for that. Let me show you. Okay, nothing is built here. I have not built the cross reference. I think this is the latest version. In this, I have not built it. So whatever you need to do is you need to build the cross reference data. Options, build cross reference data, select all, build. Okay, it is going to take hours together. Okay, and then it will build. And automatically what will happen is whenever you right click and find references, it will list out all the objects for you. I did not do this in this environment. Okay, yeah. Next, then you would be able to know where all places the object is being used.
Kumar, we have in Navision some kind of a screen which we will start and it will record the the execution of the codings. So do we have something in X?
Execution of the coding or screen? Because if it is a screen, we have task recorder. Okay,
No,
I will cover
no,
that.
it will record the execution of code only.
That's what in task recorder we can do that, because in task
No.
recorder we can create a test cases. Okay, we can create test cases using task recorder. It will
That will
generate
record
XML
the
for us.
or
Sorry,
code. That will
code.
record the
That's what I'm saying.
code.
What it
Oh,
will do
okay.
is there are two things it will do. First thing, whenever you are working with the task recorder, it will record the screen. Along with that, you will have developer task recorder. In the developer task recording, it will record whatever you open in the form of a code, so that later on you can execute it as a test case.
I think Prachi, that would be helpful. I don't know.
Okay, that will create a test case for you. What are macros? Hey, macros we have discussed it long back here. Okay, now let's continue. 1 second. We were discussing table of contents, and I think I showed you the list view, list page, and almost all the controls, and then we have discussed on action pane. Is that right? And then let me check what is left. Give me a second. Page, list panel, fields and field groups, custom. Okay, I think we have discussed up to action pane and all those controls. And in the action pane, I told you to use the labels. And what else is left? I'm not. Okay, now let's see. Let's do one thing. List box. I told you to try list view. I told you, and I told you to do one more thing, to apply the right list box. I don't know whether you have done that or not. Okay. Okay. These are the controls that are available. Almost we are done with most of the controls. Okay, remaining you can try. Okay. Now let's do one thing. See here. Up to now we have seen the screens, how to work with all the screens. Well and good. Now, coming to Dynamics 365, there is a brand new concept called workspaces. Okay. Now you can see these are the modules, these are the workspace. So what is a workspace? What is a workspace? See here, for example, if I click on any one of them, you can see a panoramic view. What is panoramic view? It's a 360-degree view. You can see all the information on a single screen. Okay, panoramic view means 360-degree view. You can create or you can view everything on a single screen. Okay, here whatever we have is these things, and then we have all these parts. Okay, these are called links, and this will be it will show the data whatever you need, and these are called tiles. This will show you the live data. These are called tiles. So like this, you can use a workspace. You can create a screen called workspace. Okay. And if you want to work with this workspace, there are two ways. First way, you can create a workspace from the front end. I don't want to show you that one because functional people will do that. You can create the workspace from the back end. Okay, I will show you how to create workspace from the back end. Okay, from front end you can try you can right click and you can create a workspace. That will be very simple. You can add whatever you want. Okay, now before starting the workspace, you can see there is no Power BI tile visible here. Is that right? There is no Power BI tile visible here. How to get that Power BI tile? If you want to get that Power BI tile, there is a different way out there. Okay, so whatever we need to do is we need to log on to dev.powerbi.com/apps. Okay, here at the initial level it will ask you for the sign in. Already I have the domain account on Microsoft account, so click on the sign in button. It will sign in and it will get back you to there. Done. We have signed in as XKD365. Good. The next step is register your application. I will give some application name. Display name to identify your application in Azure. I will say SKD365 Power BI. I want to use it as a server-side app, and URL https://www.acceptorschool.com. You can give any URL. Okay. Sorry, this redirect URL is very important. How to get it? Where can I get it? Okay, now navigate to SQL Server Management Studio. Click on yes button. I am selecting all, and then in the front end, if you go to modules, there will be a module called System Administration, and in this System Administration, you will see Power BI configuration. There should be a screen called Power BI configuration. Okay, powerbi.com configuration. Select this. By default, it is not configured here. So whatever you need to do is you click on the edit button, enable Power BI configuration, apply company filter. I am setting this to no because I want to get data for all the companies. Click on the save. You need to provide application ID and application key, but unfortunately I don't have them now. I want to get the redirect URI. Na? If you want to get the redirect URI, if you save it, it will automatically generate. Let me show you now. 1 second, it is loading. Now here, if you select HDB, select star from Power BI config. Can you see redirect URL? This is my redirect URL. I need to copy this redirect URL and then I need to paste it over here. Okay. Please remember, even if you miss a small letter or upper letter, okay, instead of small case if you give uppercase, or instead of uppercase if you give small case, then as well this is going to fail. Okay, then as well this is going to fail. And then click on the register button. So once you're done with setting up, it will generate an application ID, copy, and then go to front end, paste it over here, and you will have something called application key. Copy and go to Internet Explorer, paste it over application key, paste, and then click on the save button. Done. Okay, we are done with setting up the Power BI now. Okay, now let's go to options. Get your link. 1 second. Let me do one thing. Let me refresh the screen once. Press enter to refresh the screen. Because we have set it up now itself, now it should get refreshed. So I want to refresh it once. You got the Power BI tile now. So once you got this tile, click on the Get Started button, and you need to authorize Power BI. Click on Authorization, and it will show you the screen. give the consent, and then click on accept. Now we are done. You have successfully completed authorization process. Now go to Power BI and then again refresh. Okay, Power BI tile is gone. In the previous versions, I used to get the Power BI tile directly here. But if I go to options, now you can see some more options. Open dashboard catalog, tile catalog, report catalog. Now how to get my report into Dynamics AX from Power BI? Okay, so today we will see that. Let me show you. Now on the desktop, I have Power BI. Let me open this. Oh, 1 second. Let me check my other phone whether it is switched on or not. Okay, it's on today. It will take some time. Yeah, let it open. So once the Power BI is opened, we need to log on. Just a second. You can see sign in. One second, I am waiting for the code.
Kumar, can we change this mobile number anywhere in that AX setup?
Not an AX setup. You need to change it on the front end.
Okay.
And the problem is with this Geo Mobile. I'm not getting the messages. Don't know why. 1 second. Just give me a second. I will restart my mobile. 1 second, yeah. I have changed the contact number. Let me see whether I can get it or not. Because if I need to publish the reports, na, I need to sign in. Oh, really? It is not getting updated and this is not working. But why?
Might have to restart the services.
No, no, the problem the problem is with the message. I am not getting that message.
Oh, the mobile number has been updated here. It's showing 11 at last.
It has updated, but it is not picking up.
It's Geo.
Yeah, the problem is with Geo. It says Geo, I am unavailable. It says offline. Don't know what is the reason. Because most of the time I have given that number. So now if I give that number, they will block this number itself, which is why I'm trying. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to disable. Multi-factor auth status disabled. It says disabled. Mhm. Contact number is changed everywhere. Just a second. Let me have a look at it. No, it's taking my old number only. I don't know what is the problem with this. I think they might have set up somewhere else. Give me a second. Actually, this is a one-time activity. If you get this code for one time, na, that will be enough. But unfortunately, I'm not getting this code in my mobile. Don't know what is the reason. Manage groups. Okay, the number is changed. Okay, let me check one more place. There will be a place called security and privacy. One second. There it might be configured. Hey, do any one of you have this Geo SIM here? Because it says offline. How can I come into offline?
Sorry, Kumar, we never trapped in the Reliance business.
Because it says in the mobile it shows simply offline. I don't know why it is saying. Please check your internet connection and try again. Okay, let me switch on mobile data. I think that might be causing the issue. Arey yaar, I think Reliance is really crazy. I need to switch on mobile data. Then only they are giving me SMS. Otherwise not. Okay. 661054. This is the code. No, not this one. Good. Let me regenerate. If you turn on mobile data, then only it is going to work. 020076. Okay, please remember, if your Geo mobile or something related to Geo should work, you need to turn on your mobile data in your mobile. Okay, this is how we are going to sign up with Power BI. Let me revert the change that I have done. Give me a second. Contact. Now, if you want to share with anyone, you can do that, but I don't want to invite anyone here because this is only my account. For company account, you will invite more people. Okay, so I have used it skip. And I want to get some data. Cricket scores, Excel. Okay, I don't want to go with the sample. One second. Excel file containing players data. Let me open this. Okay. Now, oh, already I saved it. Good. Let me show you in the folder. So this is the data. Now for this Excel data, we will generate a Power BI report, and then we will publish it to Dynamics 365. Okay. Now you can see here, I got a lot of data here. Okay. Now we will use this data, and then we will generate a rich look and feel report. Okay. Let me close this, and I don't want to save this. Let me go to Power BI. It's on downloads. Okay. Now you have get data, and then you have Excel here. Select the Excel, go to downloads, select the scorecard, open. Okay, now it has 3 sheets. Now I want to add only one sheet, that will be enough. Okay, it has evaluated the data, and then it has given is captain, is wicket keeper, something. There's a lot of data here, and this is your sheet 2, and it has only null. This is sheet 3, null. So let me take this sheet 1, and then you have a load button here. Click on the load button. It will load the whole data for us. Okay. Done. Now can you say this? Did I do all this sum, all these things? No. From where I got this information? I got this information from the Excel sheet. Okay. Now let's take a simple report here. I want to take some bar chart or something like this. I got this chart. Now I want to fill the data. You have a legend, you have a values, you have a tooltips, you have the access. Now I have, okay, let me check. I am checking the name. Okay, I have the name here. I am taking it to somewhere. Okay, in the access, and I want to have. Is there anything called runs? Okay, runs scored. Okay, here I have runs scored, stumping rate, all these things I have. Okay, let me get the values here. Okay, now you can see. Can you see this? I got David Husse. These are the runs scored. Like this, you are going to create a list look and feel report here. Okay, like this, you are going to create a rich look and feel report. Okay, now let me do one more thing. If you want to see nationality, okay, he has given only overseas. Player cost, US dollar. Okay, and you can see the runs scored and the players cost US dollar by name. Name is Rohit Sharma, player cost is that much. Here again you can see the name and runs scored. Along with that you will get the report. You can apply the filter if you want here. Okay, if you want the filter, you can also apply the filter here. And again, let's say you don't want to have multiple things like this, and you want to have only few things. You can see filter by visual. Okay, filters on visual are, there are 3 fields. If you want to add more filters on this page, you can add it. Is captain, is a star batsman, whatever you want, you can add it here. You can add whatever you want, you can add the filters. Okay, this is how we are going to generate the Power BI report. Okay, this is how you can create the Power BI report. Okay, I don't want to go to the internals of the Power BI because we will see in Dynamics AX more things, not the Power BI. Okay, now I want to get this report in Dynamics 365. How to get it? How to get it? It's very simple here. The first thing you need to do is save this report. File, click on Save As, and then go to Desktop. I will create a new folder. I will call it as Power BI. Cricket scores. Save. Similarly, if you want to get some other data, stock, you can do the stock analysis. You can do whatever you want. Okay. Now it is saved. You will see the publish button here. Click on the publish, and it is asking you to sign in, give your account. Sign in. Okay, once you have finished your sign in, it will show you the details. Just a second. Okay. Again, I got the message. Okay, then let's wait for a second here. I did not get the message yet. 833. Okay, 394 977. Okay, verify. And here, by default, there will be at least one workspace called My Workspace. Click on the select button. Done. It has got published. Good. Now, let me go to front end and I have the Power BI here. I have logged into Power BI. Now you can see there is something called My Workspace. There is no dashboard. Okay, there is no dashboard here. Whereas in My Workspace, I should see one report. Okay, let me go to reports. Okay, and cricket scores. This is the report that I have just created. Good. Now here, what I want to do? I want to pin this. To pin this, I have a pin live page. And here, there is no dashboard. I want to create a new dashboard. I will call this as D365 June 2020. Click on the pin live page. Now what it will do? It will pin live page to this dashboard. Done. I don't want to create a phone view. I don't want to show all these things. If you want, you can try it out. You can create a phone view and you can create whatever the view you want. Okay. Now I want to get this in this one. How to do that? Click on the options and you have open dashboard catalog. Click on dashboard catalog. Let's see what it shows. Now you can see there is a D365 2020 dashboard. Select OK button. Okay. Let me refresh. This is your dashboard. We have selected the dashboard. Now what we need to do? We need to pin live page here. Let me go to options. I have a tile catalog. Here it is showing the tile for us from the dashboard that we have selected. Select, click on OK button. Now it will show the Power BI report to us on the screen. Okay, this is how we work with Power BI. Okay, now you can increase the size of it, you can decrease the size of it, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so this is the maximum size because arrow marks are gone. You can see this is the maximum size. Now this is your live report. Now I want to see this. Irfan Patan and the player cost is that much. This is how we are going to work with Power BI, and this is how we will integrate Power BI and Dynamics 365. Okay, and you can say I got the dashboard. If you want to open the dashboard directly, you can select here. It will open the dashboard directly on the screen. Okay, so now if you show this now, do people like SSRS report or Power BI report? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah,
Power BI.
they will obviously like Power BI because it will show you the information and you can create whatever the chart you want. Now let's say because the customer told, oh, these lines, I don't like these lines. Okay, so this is what customer said. So what I need to do is I need to take some other chart. I want to show lines. Okay, these are my lines and I want to show it. Click on the publish, save. And where do you want to publish? I want to publish to my workspace. Select one report, one dashboard, replacing. Replace. Got it. Okay. Now let me go to front end. And now simply let me open this dashboard. How easy is it? Okay. Now, this I showed you with the Excel file. Next, what we will do is I will show you the same integration with Dynamics AX data. This is the data from Excel. I will show you the same integration with Dynamics AX data as well using data entities. Okay. And tomorrow we will see workspace. Today already we are out of time. 10 minutes will not be enough for discussing workspaces. Okay. I will explain you how to create a workspace from the back end and how to create all the styles. This is also a workspace here. You can see this is also a workspace. You can attach whatever you want, panoramic view. Wherever you have the panoramic view, that is nothing but the workspace. Okay. Yeah. Now it's your time. Please let me know if you have any queries. If there are no queries, I will end session for everyone. Please practice this. Okay. Thanks all for the session. Let's meet again tomorrow, same time. Thank you all. Bye.